Hi guys, Russ here from Wilson Land and Cattle Company. Today we're going to be making another hose clamp tool. It's a variant to the clamptite wire hose clamp tool. Before we get started, please subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend, hit that notification bell. I have a link in the description below if you'd like to donate to the channel, and I also have a link down in the description to our Amazon storefront. And I'll put a link to the clamptite tool if you'd like to buy it versus make your wire hose clamp tool. Okay, I gathered up some stuff here. We need a 3/8 inch bolt threaded clear to the top. We need a 3/8 inch square keyway or a piece of 3/8 square metal, whatever. 3/8 inch nut. 2 short chunks of or short pieces of 1/4 inch stock. 3 roll pins. And then we need a short piece of 1/2 inch square tubing, 1/16 inch wall. We're going to need this about, I don't know. I'm going to make it 5.5 inches. Just to give myself some extra leeway. It's okay, Paige. It's okay, honey. You're all wet. I know you're afraid of that. It's okay. The bolt needs to be able to slide down in there easily, because we got to cut a slot for our pins to slide in. I'm using a grade 5 bolt. Okay, this here's a great ruler to have. It's a centering ruler, so you can find center on your projects a lot easier. I just use a grease pencil, silver, seems to work best for me. I can find exact center, because center is going to be important here. We're going to actually cut a slot in there as well. Okay, we need to drill 2 holes in this straight through. And we also need to have a hole in this about, what that is, about 7/8 of an inch up. Okay, let's drill a hole in our square stock here. Doesn't have to be dead center, as long as it's close somewhere. What do you have? You drinking Diet Coke now? Are you drinking Diet Coke? That's a good boy. You're all wet. It's wet outside, huh? You're all wet. Here, want me to throw your Diet Coke bottle? Huh? Huh? Tessie wants me to. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Okay, now what I need to do is cut a slot in each side, because our bolt goes down in here. That's all messed up from drilling the holes. But our bolt goes down inside here, and then we're gonna these roll pins in that end of that bolt. We're going to put 2 of them in there, and that's what's going to lock our wire to cinch it up tight. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them with the right angle grinder, but I'm going to draw some lines just to be careful. Now I need to punch this out, and I'll just clean that up with the file and make it look nice. I know you're not supposed to back drag a file. Okay, I got my slot in there. Hopefully our bolt will slide in there now. Yep. Bolt slides in there just as expected. Now we need to drill 2 holes in our bolt now to put our roll pins in. This is where the variant's going to be. It's okay, honey. You don't like the bandsaw, do you? You don't like the bandsaw, but I don't like seeing you out there in the rain. So you're going to have to be in here with... Somebody's coming. At least the end's carrying on. Yeah, she's barking at something out on the road, I think. For those of you who don't know, I have a 140-pound guard dog here, and nothing gets by her. I need to drill 2 holes in this for this. Number 10. We need just a little bit smaller than a number 10. Trying to drill a bolt sometimes is almost impossible. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple flat edges on there. I want them to be about, maybe 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch apart. Okay, I just need to drill a couple holes here now. Try and keep them in the center, I guess. Man, this is going to be tough. Okay, I got the holes drilled in my bolt, and I needed to weld this piece in on, or this keyway in on this piece of square tubing, and then I welded my pieces on the end of, or on my nut, and I'm going to need to chase those threads because they're kind of messed up a little bit from welding, but that's alright. Actually, these threads aren't as bad as I thought they was. So that's a plus. I'm using grade 5 nuts and bolts, so I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. I need to bring this down to a point, something like that, and then I need to make a little bit of a point here. I think I'm just going to do that with a sander. And I need to put a little groove in the end to hold the wire. So let's go ahead and get that done. And okay, now I need to cut a groove. I polished it all up. Looks something like that. And now I need to cut a groove in this end just to accept a piece of wire. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Something similar to that, but I want to clean that up with the file a little bit. I'm trying to make it so it don't dig into my pipe whenever I am going to paint it, so I want it smoother so it feels smoother in the hand. I'm just steel wooling it makes a big difference. Huge difference, actually. Okay, we're ready for our roll pins now. I need another one here. Where is it? There it is, right there. Need to put a roll pin in there. Just like that. This needs to spin clear up to the top. Okay, we need to put our roll pins in there and hopefully it works. Okay, there it is. Let's see. Okay guys, we got her done here. We got the 2 roll pins in the bolt. That's where we're going to wrap our wire on. And the 2 roll pins I'm going to show you, it's different from the clamptite tool. I'm hoping just to wrap around there instead of having to bring it up around and doing a pigtail on the top. Okay, let me grab a piece of pipe and see how it works. Perfect. I found a hose with a screw hose clamp on it. And I'll show you what I do with the screw type hose clamps. In my last video, I had some comments of people will say, well, why don't you just go buy screw type hose clamps? I'm going to show you here the reason why after we get this off. Take this in the garbage. If you're dragging this hose out through the field, usually you're grabbing it by the end. And a lot of times I'll grab it with my side-by-side and drag it. And that exposes, if your hose gets caught on something, you're riding along with side-by-side, and that gets pulled down into your hand, there's a good chance you're going to get some stitches or get cut really bad. So, and then another thing that I don't like is with this bolt here, it makes it really hard to connect that fitting on the hydrant or the tank, whatever you're connecting it to. It just makes it hard whenever the screw type hose clamps or the wire type hose clamps. And I was doing some research with the wire type hose clamps. This here is actually lashing wire that I had bought. I want to try it, see what it is, see what it's like. It's stainless steel. Take it, fold it in half. Go through your loop twice. And come to find out with these wire hose clamps, these were first designed to be used on aircraft. This is what the aircraft mechanics use for hose clamps. Okay, you're supposed to take that up underneath. You take your end up underneath. And then what I wanted to do is just make it so I can wrap it on these. See, and actually with clamptite, they want you to pigtail it here. Let's give her a go, see what happens. Oh, I got to get on the wire first. There we go. Let's clip on the wire. This step's not necessary, but I just like to have my clamps nice and neat. Okay, now you want to pull this up so where that wire is just pulling down into your rubber. It's pulling down in there nicely. Bend it over like that, loosen it up. Cut it off. I want them a little bit shorter. I got those pointing up, that's locked in place. Now we want to push these down. See, that makes for a nice clean hose end. And whenever you compare it to this, you know, catching your hand or whatnot, you know, that is nice and smooth. You're not going to get caught on it or anything. And this here actually has more strength than a regular screw type hose clamp. So, okay guys, there's the hose clamp tool. Tear it apart here, or I'm going to paint it before it goes in the toolbox. And I kind of feel sorry for the next generation that takes over my shop, because there's going to be so many tools that they don't know how to use. So I better get at and get Walker and Emmy down in here and teach them how to use the wire hose clamp. So there it is, guys. I think it worked good. Works just as good as any of the other tools that I have. I don't know if I would use 14 gauge wire on it or not. I may try it. I like 14 gauge wire. It's a little bit heavier than this stuff, but this here stainless steel. And I have no doubts that that's going to hold. I really don't. So, okay guys, I'm going to get at paint this up and let her dry tonight, being it's 50 degrees here today. If you liked the video, please subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend, hit that notification bell. And also, I have a link I have 2 links in the description below. I have one to a Patreon type account if you'd like to donate to the channel, and I also have I redid our Amazon storefront. So please go ahead and check that out. Let me know what you think. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful day.